Oud is coming out.
Yeah.
Wow, the Borneo Quinam. That's insane. You know, and it has that saltiness of the skin scent as well.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah. It's sort of merging with it.
Almost like the Thera kind of smell.
Yeah, that sort of a slightly animalic, but not.
Yeah. But retaining the. I love this stuff, man. I think if I had to choose one, I think Iris Blanc is my favorite. You know why?
Why?
Iris Ghalia is actually, clearly, I mean, hands down the most dear to me in terms of chronology and what it took to make it and how, I mean, I had people in the mosque in Jordan when I show up to the prayers, right? And I was working on Iris Ghalia.
Yeah.
This older brother sitting there and he'd be like, you really don't know how to wear perfume. So there's something wrong with you. Why do you have to put so much? I'm like, brother, uncle, I'm not putting on perfume. I make perfume.
Yeah, this is the smell that sticks to it. I'm not wearing anything.
It just sticks to my body because I'm making.
Especially when you're working with raw materials like every day. I mean, it's going to stick to you.
And especially the Iris Ghalia notes. I mean, those are very, very heavy, like animalics and rich.
And that sort of like juicy purpleness.
Exactly. And the sticky like botanicals that they stick to your fingers and everywhere you touch, it's like it's going to smell like that, right? So it's like I like to get my hands dirty making stuff. So he's like, this is inappropriate. In the mosque, you smell so strong.
How can it be inappropriate to wear perfume in there?
You want me to not come to the mosque? Or?
Yeah. There was a companion that wore so much perfume that they could smell him even though he'd left the. Ibn Masud, that's it. Yeah.
So I would say, I mean, personally,
it's really coming out now. That the facets are sort of coming out.
You can smell the Borneo Quinam.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? There's
that raspberry undertone.
There's so much that is going on here, but the way that salty skin scent with the sparkling effervescence of the iris woven with the Borneo Quinam, right? It's just so lovely, and to me, it doesn't have to be so loud, but the note that it strikes, the accord, is a beautiful accord.
And it's changing as well.
Yeah, I really like this. Currently,
it's so different to anything else as well that you.
It's definitely.
There's nothing else.
It's a new style. I mean, it retains the DNA.
It's that French sort of like classic understated style of iris.
Exactly.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm in love with this.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
Wow, that iris now.
Yeah, the iris
is
off the hook, isn't it?
It was playing tricks with me really. It was sort of like saying, I'm here. Yeah. Like a virgin on a wedding night sort of thing. Yeah.
So
and it's so like white floral. It's so natural, so like that.
Oh, I mean, if it's not natural,
of course, yeah. But it's so like I don't think I've smelled anything like that before. Like in terms of iris, I thought I knew iris, but this is showing me something quite different.
This has a sparkle to it that is actually supported by rose.
Yeah.
By not making itself known, by kind of just like lending its sparkle to the iris.
And what rose is in this?
Oh, there's like at least 5 types of rose in this.
Yeah.
Georgian rose, Sultani rose.
Yeah, I'm getting that sort of like
many types.
Like that sort of, that
Japanese rose.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was getting that. Do you know what I was thinking in my head? Something reminds me of Yamanashi. That sort of like white, sort of like that white quality that you get in rose, not that sort of red jammy quality. That sort of like white sparkling, effervescent quality.
Whereas Yamanashi is a full-on rose. Though.
Oh yeah, Yamanashi is very much.
This is rose camouflaged as Iris.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still Iris dominant, but you see how there's a tango, there's an accord between the Iris, a duet, the Iris and the rose, where the rose is in a supporting role.
Yeah.
It's not the star of the show.
No, not at all.
The Iris is the star.
Yeah, that's so different. So different.
Yeah.
So different to Iris Blanc, so different to Iris Ghalia.
I mean,
It's sort of that.
I don't see how modern French perfumery would depart from this.
No, this is like the golden.
Imagine we take the actual most vintage ingredients and we use them instead of the the isolates or of the substitutes or nature identical substitutes, whatever they
identical,
are. So it's a whole other ball game.
It's a living thing.
Yeah.
It's alive.
It's a handmade thing. As opposed
It's got a soul rather than just a shadow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got that white floral. Are there any other white florals in it apart from Iris and?
There will be.
Yeah.
There will
It
be
seems like there's
frangipani.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you pick that up?
So, yeah, but it's not quite. It's like it doesn't retain the sweet. It's just a white floral.
Champaka.
Yeah, that yeah.
White champaka.
Yeah. It really is a bouquet of white florals with Iris sort of like
The crown jewel.
enveloping it. Yeah. That's more my style. The green one's nice, but that's more my sort of. I like that sort of white floral style.
Very, non-controversial.
I don't mind the old controversial perfume, but I'm never a fan of green scents for some reason. I don't know. That's really nice.
Green scents, I find that interesting because you do like Tonkin much, right?
I don't find Tonkin was green. I find it more like
Really?
pink almost. You know,
Pink?
I don't know how to
Wow.
describe it. That sort of raspberry and it's very fruity. And when you're saying that, I love Cheaper Sultan. And that is quite like but
very green.
It is green, but it has I don't know, it has a quality to it. I don't know quite what it is. It really sort of captures me, that Cheaper Sultan. It's probably why I've got 3 bottles of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably my favourite perfume.
From the house of the
In general.
Wow.
Full stop.
Cheaper Sultan.
Yeah, full stop.
Wow.
Closely followed by Tonkin. And third one, I don't know,
How'd you get the third bottle?
you know how I got that 3rd bottle. Shall I tell them?
You already had 2 bottles.
Yeah, I only had 2 bottles.
Wow.
And mashallah, I had a 30ml bottle and I had a 50ml bottle with Borneo Reborn.
Yeah.
And you know how I got this. Shall I
Yeah.
tell them how I got the 3rd bottle?
Well, there you go.
A client sent it me as a thank you.
Really?
Yeah, mashallah. So, very
Hint, like if you're looking to send free bottles to anybody.
If you get me another bottle of Iris Blanc, I'd be grateful for that. 50ml, that'd do me well. But no, and the Iris Blanc still keeps pulling me
Yeah.
towards it. It keeps like sort of like pulling me towards it.
I think the Iris Blanc is probably one of the best compositions that we've ever put out.
Yeah, definitely. It's so different to anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iris, it just keeps. It's definitely stolen. I think the Iris is definitely stolen on the show today.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what we throw at you, you're going to say like Iris.
Yeah, it just keeps like pulling me towards it. And at first it was sort of like, and then it's like, now it's like, yeah, it's sort of like keep.
Yeah. Nothing, I mean, personally, as a perfumer, nothing makes me more content and fulfilled than having done Iris right.
Mm.
I remember like yesterday we were sitting with Sheikh Ihab, rahimahullah, and I was telling him about the agonies and woes that I was going through making Iris Ghalia. It wasn't made yet. I was keeping at it.
There was a video about. I'm sure there was a video about Iris.
There was an Iris video, and that's what I was working on at that time. And I was like, it's killing me. I mean, I can't do it. I mean, it's very difficult, and I pray that I can get this one right. And finally, when it came together, that was like the home run, you know, like the peak of the mountain, you know, like you couldn't get anything higher than that. So I'm very thankful to have had the opportunity to make several Iris perfumes that are, you know, regarded by people as.
I think you have Purple Rain even on top of that.
I mean, Purple Rain is a whole other.
And White Nights.
White Nights, yeah. White Nights is for people who are may not be aware with you know with these Purple Rain and White Nights are the enhanced editions of Iris Noir and Iris Ghalia with Iris and Oud oils.
Yeah.
You know, a purple quinam and white quinam respectively. And those Iris and Ouds, which coincidentally we have that exactly in Iris Blanc, we have Borneo quinam. You know, so it's already Purple Rain level without the Purple Rain price tag.
Yeah,
you know, so it's been thought of and conceived of as being exactly that. So if you can imagine the effort.
We say that what you was telling me earlier, the effort that's gone into just like finalising it and getting it out.
To make it so pristine.
Yeah.
You know, and pristineness, you can make it something pristine by putting 3 ingredients together.
Yeah.
Or by putting 300. You know, and then imagine all the chaos and all the things that will be jarring with each other and the conflict.
And it takes one stroke of the brush to ruin everything.
Ruin and make it an ugly brown,
Yeah.
you know, like just like ruin the whole painting.
It's a different aesthetic. It's like you've got the Oud SQ. It's like, you know, when you have the Oud SQ aesthetic, you've got the Oud Rex aesthetic.
Yes.
This goes in more of the Oud Rex aesthetic sort of direction.
European perfumery.
Yeah.
As opposed to like Oriental, palatial, sultani kind of presentation.
Yeah, this is more like French palatial.
Yeah. Louis the 14th or 15th, these kind of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that's a wrap. We'll see you guys very soon again. Be good and make sure you like and subscribe and comment on the video if you want to see more content like this. Give us your feedback. What else would you like to see covered? What subjects would you like to see discussed on this channel? And what type of perfumes would you like us to put out that you would like to smell?
Yeah.
Have a good one.
See you later, guys.